before we start, this video was recorded on Wednesday. Enjoy.
Right, okay, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I've got another news update. We've got plenty of stories to go through. We've got transfer news, awards news, some major stories. A lot of transfer news. I think it's 10 days left in the window at the time of recording, I believe. Or it'll be 9 days of time. I'm not totally sure. But yeah, let's get into it. So starting off then with Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher has officially signed for Atletico Madrid. His first training session there, he's been unveiled in front of all their fans before a game. All the leaving videos and all the montages on social media have been posted. It's official. Gallagher has joined Atletico Madrid. Finally, the saga is done. You know, I mean, look, I've done so many videos talking about this transfer. You guys know how I feel. I'm a bit disappointed. Not totally surprised. Obviously, we know what's happened, and I guess it's happened for a reason. Yeah, so it doesn't make it any less disappointing necessarily, but it is what it is. Like I said, we've got a decent fee for him. But I think the main thing is, and I think this is what I've said throughout this transfer. It's a shame the way it's happened. Selling Gallagher, I don't know if it's the move I would have made, but obviously it's the move they've sort of forced themselves to make through bad business. But the way they've sort of made it happen, if he left on sort of good terms throughout the club, then, it still might be a shame. But, we could have moved on, we could have said, it's a shame, but it is what it is. But it has happened in a bit nasty circumstances, a bit, for all the banishment from the first team, whatever. But that's how they're moving now. That's how they're moving. They need to get rid of players fast. That's how they're moving. I said we've got a decent fee for him. I just, wish him all the best, man. So we all like Conor Gallagher. But he was one of us, what a fan since birth. He got the chance to play for his boy club, captain his boy club. Every single time he left everything out on that pitch. But especially the last few seasons, not every player can say they have. But he definitely can say he had. Great servant for the club. Good captain for the club. We'll remember him. Scored some great goals and gave us some great moments. I mean, Palace away last season, that's a massive standout. It was just a great moment. Yeah, so we can only thank Gallagher for what he's done for us. Wish him the best of luck at Atletico Madrid. Hopefully him and Dave, they continue to succeed in La Liga together and represent Chelsea well. But yeah, best of luck to him. But Conor Gallagher has officially left. Next up, João Felix. So João Felix has been officially announced as a Chelsea player. He's been given the number 14. More positive news. João Felix back. Yay. I'm a massive fan of his transfer. I'm a massive fan of him. I think he's a really good player. We've got a player who generally cares, loves the club. He loved being at the club. We know he didn't want to leave. I think there's a really good connection between Felix and the fans. I think this is a really good move on all fronts. I think it's great for the team. I think it's very good for PR for the club. I think it's very good for relationship between the owners and the fans. Obviously, the most important thing is on the pitch. I said I think it's a good move on the pitch. So I think on all fronts it's a good move. I think we got some decent money as well. I mean, look, I said it the other day. In other circumstances, we could have been paying 50 to 70 mil for Felix. We got him for 44, is it, or something? So, yeah, I think we've got him a really good fee. Got a versatile, really well-rounded, talented attacker. We know what he could do. We saw him in his first stint here. He was absolutely brilliant for us in the first stint. Probably one of our better players for his time he was at the club before. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing him back. I say he's a very good player. Very good player, as we all know. So, yeah, I also think, he said, I think there's been reports that, he can fit the way Maresca's playing, the way Maresca, certain positions Maresca uses, he could fit into a T. So, I really hope Maresca gets the best out of him. Because I said the other day, I don't think we've seen the best out of Felix yet. So, I hope Maresca gets the best out of him, because if he does, he's just going to be a joy to watch. As that versatility brings a lot to the team. Obviously, it's just his attacking output, and with all players fit, all players comfortable in the right position, know what they're doing, working together as an attacking unit, we would have such a good attack. So, yeah, we've got a lot of things to be excited about over the next few seasons as this attack starts to gel. Yeah, welcome, João Felix. We're very happy to have you, and let's hope you can shine. Next up, the PFA Awards. Obviously, the PFA Awards is the Players Football Station, isn't it? Or something like that. Yeah, it's awards voted by the players, basically, on League 2 to the Premier League, whatever. Very, honourable awards. Very iconic awards. I'm sure you don't know what the PFA Awards are. I don't need to say what the PFA Awards are, do I? But yeah, Cole Palmer won Young Player of the Year, what is great. I think he's the last player, his first choice player to win it since Eden Hazard 10 years ago. Funny enough, Scott Parker won it 10 years before that. But yeah, really, well, it's obviously well deserved. I mean, no offence to the other candidates, but none of them had any sort of season near what Palmer did. He had a world-class season, very deserved. In my opinion, he's a player of the season role, but that won't be biased. But yeah, incredible season with Palmer. Very happy that he's got credit for it from his peers. Somehow he didn't get Team of the Year, what is rubbish. How he did not get Team of the Year is incredible. I'll give him the credit, well done for voting him, but not for Team of the Year? Are you mad? I mean, it's just great that he's not at least gotten Team of the Year. But yeah, Young Player of the Year, very well deserved. Great to see it. And also, Kieran Dewsbury Hall got in the Championship Team of the Year, so big congratulations to Dewsbury Hall. Once again, very deserved. And yeah, good night to the two Chelsea boys. Next up, Amano Brower. Brower on a loan to Ipswich is Here We Go from Fabrizio. Apparently there's a verbal agreement in place as of now, but the idea was to get the Felix and Gallagher deals done, then sign the contracts. So by the time I'm recording this, and probably, well, most definitely by the time this is coming out, it would be a lot more than just a verbal agreement. I expect it to be signed by now. I expect we haven't had any confirmation, but I expect by the time I'm recording this, it probably would have been signed as well. So yeah, the big thing about this is if Ipswich stay up, the loan deal becomes an obligation to buy with a £30 million fee. He's had his medical this morning, and it seems all good for the medical, but if we can get 30 million from Amano Brower, that'd be massive business. So Amano Brower for me, look, I really liked Amano Brower. Obviously he did very well in the under-18s, came through a brilliant season on loan at Southampton. Was it 2 seasons ago? God, time's going fast, isn't it? 2 seasons ago, he broke free skill against Wolves. He was having what I think was a really good season, and he had that tragic ACL injury. And, it's really hard to say because obviously it's so clear, but ever since he came back from the ACL injury, he just hasn't really hit the ground running. And it's a real shame to say, because I think there's a really good striker in there. But he really struggled with us last season. He went out on loan to Fulham, barely played. I think it was because, Muniz started to pick up form. Jimenez had a good little run. But, he barely played. Was it 4 games? Didn't impress him. It's a real shame, sort of the way his last season gone for him. But hey, no chance of him at Ipswich. We obviously wish him all the best. Hopefully, he can shine in a promising, exciting Ipswich team. I think what Ipswich, for honestly, if you can have £30 million, that'd be massive. But they have got to stay up. That's the thing, if they stay up. But the way Ipswich are doing business, man, not one, you can have a great team around him of attackers for who they've signed. But 2, they've given themselves a good shot at Ipswich. I mean, nothing was worse than when Norwich came off 2 seasons ago and they just didn't do any business. They sort of just said it was, we're not going to stay out, there's no point. Ipswich, they're giving themselves a bloody good shot, and I love that. I love, Ipswich, smaller team compared to the other teams that came up. They're coming up and they're giving themselves the best possible shot as they can. They're fully sending it, and I love that. Fair play to Ipswich. And we said they're going to be a very exciting team to watch this season. And you never know, they might just stay up. And if Brewer can hit the ground running and do what he did for Southampton, do what we know he could do when he's at his best, then I have no doubt that that's going to send them so much further as well. Fee wise, it's a great fee for him. To be honest, I slammed off the sporting directors a few months ago when I said they valued Brower about £30 million. I slammed him off. I did a tweet about it as well, saying they've got absolutely no chance. I think I compare it to the Eddie Hearn clip where he said, I want a 6-inch penis, but that's not going to happen. But in all fairness, they've came very close to making it happen. They're now sort of put in a position where it's out of our hands. So it's fair play to them, because of 30 mil for Bro, I like him, but based on the last year, and for 30 mil anyway, for the amount of sort of experience he has at this level, that's incredible business. That is incredible business. 30 mil, especially in the state we are right now, that'd be great. Obviously, I'm still not massively happy with the way he's been sectioned from the first team. I still find it a bit disrespectful to your own youth players, but I think we all knew it was going to happen. Next up, Raheem Sterling. So Maresca confirmed his press conference that Sterling is training away from the first team. He's been sectioned from the first team. He added that he thinks Sterling is a good winger, but not his type of winger. Gary Jacobs claimed he's training at home, so not training with the youth team or the development squad. He's training at home. Like David Ornstein confirmed he wants to leave on a permanent, was obvious. I mean, if you've been left out of the first team, then you meant, the way you football, obviously you need confirmation, I guess. Fabrizio said that they're 100% confident Sterling will leave. So this is a weird one. Section from the first. Just look, I know when players like Gallagher and Chalobah have been, kicked from the first team, I've been very critical of it. It's very clear now we're being very ruthless with it. They're getting players out of the first team to try and give Maresca the squad he wants to work with. Just try and get players out. I still don't necessarily agree with it. But Sterling, I mean, it might have happened anyway, but you had it coming. I feel, after him putting that statement out, or his team putting that statement out, I feel no sympathy for him. That's the situation I'm at. I feel no sympathy for him. Look, Sterling, I think he's a good player, man. I think he's a good player. So he scored some very important goals for us. He always has stints in the season where he performed well. But if he's not going to fit into Maresca's system, then I guess it just is what it is, mate. You're just going to have to go. It's a shame. But look, that's the cookie crumbles. The things with Sterling, I look at him and the other wingers we've got who we could settle, and I still think, I think Madueke probably been better than recent. I think there's wingers in this team who've probably been better than recent, but I still think we get more money for him than any other winger, and to us, the majority of our players at the club. Because I still think there's a decent player in Sterling, and I still think we could probably get someone to pay a decent bit of money for him. Yes, he's getting a bit older now. What was he going to harm that? But yeah, I think we can still get good money for him if we get the right team, get the right matches. They were linked to Juventus. So yeah, Sterling, I'm not massively prone to it. Obviously, look at the wages he's on as well. Was it €350 or something a week? I mean, yeah, that'd be massive to get that off the books. So, yes, Sterling definitely leaving. I'm not totally against it, to be honest. Next up is Vasir Humphries. Humphries is going to Burnley, it's confirmed. It's a bit of a weird one though, because we've announced it as a loan. Burnley have announced it as a loan with an option to buy. Fabrizio said that it's going to be a £12 million fee with a £2.7 million add-ons and a set-on clause in an obligation to buy. So we have no idea what's going on with this one. Obviously, first off, best of luck to him. Once again, Vasir Humphries is a weird one. We just haven't really seen any of him recently. So he had his loan move to Swansea, but last season, press loan in the pre-season, had his loan move to Swansea, and we just haven't really heard of him since. And now it looks like he's leaving. I think at 12 mil, it comes across as a good fee, but what I have seen of Humphries, I do think he can be better than the £12 million fee player. I do. I think there's potential in there to be better than that. So it's a weird one, because where he is right now, it's not too bad. It's alright, but where he can be, I think he could be a little bigger player than that. I think with Humphries, maybe the club hasn't quite played their cards right. Obviously, it's hard because if the manager doesn't want to use him, then it is what it is. They can't really do much about it. But Humphries, decent player, yeah. So I wish him all the best at Burnley. Let's see how he gets on. Hopefully, we'll get a bit more clarification as the year goes on about what actually his deal is. Maybe it might be a bit like the Lewis Hall one with certain factors involved in it. Maybe he has to make certain high appearances, or Burnley has to finish a certain place or stuff like that. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that one. But for now, wish Basir the best of luck. What's your opinion on him leaving? Are you pretty happy with him leaving? What sort of fee do you think it would be? Last but not least, we're saying on another centre back in Axel Disasi. So this is interesting. According to David Ornstein, Newcastle are interested in Sassy in case they can't get Mark Guy. It's a weird one. This. I don't know where to start with this. Honestly, I don't know where to start this at all. I mean, Sassy leaving. I mean, out of the centre backs we've got, Sassy wouldn't be the one I would necessarily look to get rid of, to be honest. I quite like Sassy. I think there's a decent player in him. I like the Sassy. Decent player in him. It'd be weird. I don't know. It's just a bit of a weird one. Obviously, because it's such a vague sort of rumour, it's not really going anywhere. It's hard to comment on. I don't know why I feel so stumped over this one, to be honest. I don't know why. I mean, it'd be interesting what sort of value the club and Newcastle value the Sassy at. Could we get in the 20 to 30 mil region? Possibly. Would I be prone to... I mean, if we can get a good fee for him, I wouldn't even say a decent or alright fee. If we can get a very good fee for him, then I'd say we could accept that. If I feel like they've got enough versatility at centre back, obviously he does offer the option of playing right back as well, which is quite useful, then maybe. But I say it again, I think there's a good player in the Sassy. I think we saw him very certain performances last season. We can get to Man City. Overall last season, I didn't think he was too bad. I know he got a lot of criticism at times, he also got a lot of love at times. But I feel generally throughout the whole of last season, I feel like he was pretty decent. And he was always there as well. He was always there for us. There was lots of players out injured. The Sassy was there pretty much every game. And that can't go under the radar. That was massive for us. And he even played for him, he played for him towards the end of the season. Was it appendix or... No, it wasn't appendix, was it? It was the hernia. Pretty sure he had hernia surgery in the summer, and he played throughout the end of last season. So I've got a lot of respect for the Sassy. I like the Sassy. So yeah, then just see where this one picks up and where this one goes. So yeah, that's it for today then. So news update, transfer news, all news, the whole shebang. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. See ya.